Day 192. Psalm 1-3. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or set foot on the path of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, yielding its fruit in season, whose leaf does not wither, and who prospers in all he does. Not so the wicked. For they are like chaff driven off by the wind. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord guards the path of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth take their stand and the rulers gather together, against the Lord and against his anointed one. Let us break their chains and cast away their cords. The one enthroned in heaven laughs, the Lord taunts them. Then he rebukes them in his anger, and terrifies them in his fury. I have installed my king on Zion, upon my holy mountain. I will proclaim the decree spoken to me by the Lord. You are my son, today I have become your father. Ask me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the ends of the earth your possession. You will break them with an iron scepter, you will shatter them like pottery. Therefore be wise, O kings, be admonished, O judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish in your rebellion, when his wrath ignites in an instant. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. A Psalm of David, when he fled from his son Absalom. O Lord, how my foes have increased! How many rise up against me! Many say of me, God will not deliver him. Selah But You, O Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, and the one who lifts my head. To the Lord I cry aloud, and he answers me from his holy mountain. Selah I lie down and sleep, I wake again, for the Lord sustains me. I will not fear the myriads set against me on every side. Arise, O Lord. Save me, O my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw, break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord, may your blessing be on your people. Selah. Acts 17 verses 1-15. When they had passed through Amphipolis and Apollonia, they came to Thessalonica, where there was a Jewish synagogue. As was his custom, Paul went into the synagogue, and on 3 Sabbaths he reasoned with them from the Scriptures, explaining and proving that the Christ had to suffer and rise from the dead. This Jesus I am proclaiming to you is the Christ, he declared. Some of the Jews were persuaded and joined Paul and Silas, along with a large number of God-fearing Greeks and quite a few leading women. The Jews, however, became jealous. So they brought in some troublemakers from the marketplace, formed a mob, and sent the city into an uproar. They raided Jason's house in search of Paul and Silas, hoping to bring them out to the people. But when they could not find them, they dragged Jason and some other brothers before the city officials, shouting, "These men who have turned the world upside down have now come here, and Jason has welcomed them into his home. They are all defying Caesar's decrees, saying that there is another king, named Jesus." On hearing this, the crowd and city officials were greatly disturbed. And they collected bond from Jason and the others, and then released them. As soon as night had fallen, the brothers sent Paul and Silas away to Berea. On arriving there, they went into the Jewish synagogue. Now the Bereans were more noble-minded than the Thessalonians, for they received the message with great eagerness and examined the Scriptures every day to see if these teachings were true. As a result, many of them believed, along with quite a few prominent Greek women and men. But when the Jews from Thessalonica learned that Paul was also proclaiming the word of God in Berea, they went there themselves to incite and agitate the crowds. The brothers immediately sent Paul to the coast, but Silas and Timothy remained in Berea. Those who escorted Paul brought him to Athens and then returned with instructions for Silas and Timothy to join him as soon as possible.